Hey guys, this is my first vlog. I just wanted to show you in the beginning what my house looks like from the outside. Where I'm living right now, that's the place. And see you back at my workspace for more. Also wanted to give you guys a glimpse about how my room looks like. So this is it on a normal day. I have my pile of clothes over there, water bottle. I have Heisenberg on Breaking Bad, and the Google Home is right here, and some food over there. Router, and everything is just in a mess because I haven't had the time to clean it up. But yeah, hopefully when I have time, I'm gonna try and clean that up a bit, see what I can do. But this is what my room looks like on an average day, and I just wanted to show you guys because I have put in the time. I've dedicated a lot of my time, probably like 90% of my time, to social media, and I'm trying to start a vlog right now. This will be the first vlog on YouTube, so I'm trying to get into that space too. I've started on Instagram, mainly stories, as well as LinkedIn, and I'm trying to get into YouTube as well as Anchor. So that's my summary, and my first video will be about my LinkedIn journey. So, that's coming up. So I started this YouTube vlog by putting up a poll on my Instagram stories about whether people want to see my journey on LinkedIn, or they want to see one about my social media mistakes. And the vote was 11 to 8 in favor of my journey on LinkedIn. So here goes my journey on LinkedIn. But before that, I just want to tell you guys about. I've had this question a lot, and the first thing I want to do is, answer that question. It is, how do I classify people in my life that, I think, I mean, who is going to be successful and who's not? And what I think, in my opinion, is that the people who complain generally are not going to be successful at that point in time, and the people who execute are going to be successful. And the first people I want to thank from the bottom of my heart are my parents, who have supported me in this journey of mine now. And as well as, I'm trying to convince them and getting them around to the fact that I am trying to build my social skills, because it's not really a topic much talked about, but it's important. And yeah, within 3 years, I think it's going to be a huge, industry which people will be talking about in the mainstream. So, there's that. And secondly, I want to thank Gary Vaynerchuk. A lot of people ask me whether, like, he's actually talked to me and whether he's trying to sponsor my content. Uh, I actually am humbled by that because, like, I don't even fall into his sphere yet. But I'm trying to get up there. I'm trying to get him to recognize that that I deserve his attention too. So I'll be happy if he just even shakes my hand. That'll be huge. But yeah, what I'm going to talk about now is my journey on LinkedIn. So the way I started out on LinkedIn is similar to the way I'm starting out on YouTube. As you can see, this vlog, I doubt it's going to have subtitles because I haven't had the time to put in the work to do that yet. But I'm basically going to be talking about how I started off on LinkedIn. I started off without any planning, without any goal in mind, without anything, just a blank slate. I just wanted to explore what options there are. I'd been seeing Gary Vaynerchuk's videos for the last year or so, but this July I actually started implementing and putting that into the actual work, doing the actual work, which is the most important thing that most people don't get. I find that surprising, but I was in that same mindset probably a couple of years ago, so I know that that's the case for most people. um, how I started off on LinkedIn was just by posting. So what I did was, I realized, firstly I started consuming content. So the first two people I still remember from seeing LinkedIn and learning mainly from their content are Josh Fetcher and Manu Goswami. Both have different contrasting content, but Josh's posts, he I think he's the best storyteller on LinkedIn right now. His posts, there's no one else even in the arena of the way he tries to communicate. So I learned a lot just by reading his posts, by looking at his content, and I was really excited about the potential that I saw on that platform. So what I did was I realized that LinkedIn was a kind of a white space where people hadn't started entering yet. And I did my a bit of research and I found out that LinkedIn, their mainly shift to becoming a social network, content based social network was because of people like Manu Goswami, who started the trend of actually posting rather than putting up articles, because posts actually, their reach is much more widespread. People want to read that, and so what I saw was also a lot of content creators, like especially these two, they went and they started writing posts in a form which was mobile optimized, because they saw where the future of social networks are heading, and it's definitely mobile. Like Google has changed their strategy to target the mobile audience, and if you're not doing your work on your phone, it's a tough bet, because I think laptops will stop being used as much, simply because they don't have the the amount of reach, that the amount of work you can do on a phone, the amount of entertainment, anything you can do on a phone is much much more, simply because of the places you can take the phone where you can't use your laptop, like while commuting, or even while sitting on the toilet, or while sleeping. And all that is basically, all the attention is moving to the phone. So what I tried to do was optimize my LinkedIn posts. I tried to make them break them up into you know uh, one line paragraphs, two line paragraphs, up to three lines per paragraph is good. So what I tried to do was that. And then I reached a point where enough people were engaging and commenting and liking my posts and asking me for advice. So an easier way that I thought to deal with that was starting videos, and video was kind of new. It was just introduced probably in the September of this year, or maybe August. So I got the opportunity later, when LinkedIn rolled out video for everyone. But what I started doing was, as soon as I got it, I didn't start as soon as I got it, but within a month, I think I started it. And I don't think I've ever been more proud of any decision, because it's been awesome. Like, the journey has been so good. I've got such a great response. People are looking at my content, realizing that I have value to add. And the main thing that I got into LinkedIn with is the mindset that if you can even provide value to one person, just one, that's all you need. You don't need crazy amount of, like, a lot of people get stuck in the planning phase. All they do is plan, plan, plan. And I think that in this super innovative fast world of ours, I don't think planning has the same advantages that it did before, because before you could afford to take your time. Now it's everything is changing so fast, especially on social media, that if you actually don't start implementing and just keep planning, like, I know people who planning is great, but if you don't put in the work and implement as well when you're planning, I mean, no one's looking at your work. So no matter how much you plan, no matter how much effort you try to put into thinking about stuff, it's more about just doing. And what I tried to do was I tried to allow myself to fail. That's my starting point. I just said, look, Yash, just start on LinkedIn. Uh, put posts. If people don't like them, if people don't connect to them, change your strategy, write different posts. But what you have to do is be consistent, work every day, post every day, think of stuff every day, create content. Um, Try to keep it in advance. Most of the times I don't keep it in advance. Most of the times it's on the go. It's just what thoughts I have for the day. But I realized that the main thing about LinkedIn or any social network, to be honest, and I'm trying to be a master of all. So I'm trying to tell the best story on each platform, be the best storyteller for each platform, like Gary Vaynerchuk. And so, due to that, I just decided that first thing I have to do is post. So even for this YouTube video, for example, I am probably not going to have any subtitles. I don't know the ideal length. I would love some feedback from you guys. I would love for you to tell me that, Yash, reduce the amount of time that your videos are, or stuff like that. I need feedback. And one of the reasons I used LinkedIn a lot is simply because of the amount of feedback you can get. It's crazy. It's like, I don't think any other social platform has that much feedback yet, unless you pay for ads. And LinkedIn is, such an innovator in that regard, in the sense that they allow you to see who's seen your posts. They tell you the top companies. They tell you the top places that your that your views have come from. They tell you which job, which industry the person is, the people are in, the viewers are in. And I think the feedback that you can get from LinkedIn is superb. I don't think I mean, the other reason that I decided to use Instagram stories is, firstly, I think it's a growing field. But secondly, I also like the analytics. I like seeing, asking, putting up polls. I like being in the moment and, just talking about what's happening. So even this vlog, I haven't planned any of this. I just started doing. I just wanted to do. And shout out to Twitter fam. I love you guys because Twitter is a social network in which I haven't had that much experience, and I didn't have as many followers, and it's not the most innovative platform. So it's mainly about just trying to tell your story. But the things I see being done on hashtag TwitterFam, TWTRFAM, you can search them up, is amazing. Mike Top, Ashley Catchadorian, Stevie Dub, Adrian Vasquez, all these guys, they're so, they have that energy in them, they have that passion in them, they're creating, and they're trying to add value to people's lives. So my main takeaway, if you are looking to start LinkedIn, the first thing I would tell you is think about who you want to add value to. Like, what do you want to achieve with it? And who are you trying to add value to? Are you trying to solve businesses problems? Are you trying to give your own experience? Are you trying to inspire others? Are you trying to do a fun thing, just to get people to laugh? What kind of value are you providing? Who are you helping out? And if you realize, all the content we consume, it's all about providing us some value. Any show, anything that we see, even on TV, any platform, it's all about who are you trying to help. So I hope that with this video, I'm trying to help people to get into content creation, and document their thoughts online. Another quote from Gary which changed my life: document, don't create. So earlier I used to think, oh, what, I have to create content. How do I create this kind of content? I don't have that much, um, I don't have any exciting things to share about. Like, what idea should I have? What's the next big idea? But then I thought, okay, wait, I have my own experience. I have my own thoughts. I have my own, like this. I would be talking to myself if it wasn't for the YouTube video. So thanks to you guys for listening. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with YouTube, to inspire people to start their own content creation. And I hope that you guys keep watching. I Let me know what more content you would want. Let me know in the comments. And you can share it with me on personal messaging too, but I don't think it'll have as much of an impact uh, as if you actually comment and add to my social content. Because what happens is, especially when you engage, you kind of grow your reach. You There are many people reading comments, and your they see what questions you have, they see your journey, they see your story, they see what you want to do. So please start by doing something. But just start, do it. Don't think about it. Don't plan. Don't give your mind a rest. That's what I would say. But be agile, be flexible to change. Keep changing your strategies. If one post is bad, sure, fine, whatever. Move past it, put it in the past, think about the present and the future. What is going to happen in the future, and how do you want to deal with that in the present? And base your actions on that, but just think about actions. Don't think too much about thoughts. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys liked my first vlog. This is a unique experience for me. I hope I'll keep creating content, but I just need to figure out the balance of which media I'm trying to create content on. Mainly, I'm dividing my time between Instagram stories, LinkedIn, Anchor, and YouTube. So Anchor I haven't started yet, but I'm looking to get into that. And keep watching. Hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think. I would appreciate any feedback and any views. Hope you guys get something out of this. Anything. I just hope you guys start doing, right? Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next vlog, which I don't know the topic yet, but we'll see. Thanks, guys.